What is up, guys, and how you guys doing? And today I am bringing to you the local Halloween event tournament we had. First place on deck profile, Tri-Brigade Zoodiac, with a little cool little engine thrown in. But, Tri-Brigade has been, hit, but Tri-Brigade's still an insane deck, I've never played it. It looked interesting. I've always had been on my radar, so I decided to build and test it for the last month now, and finally took it to the Halloween tournament we had this weekend for Halloween, and bam, took first place. It was actually a pretty good, decent sized tournament too, so I was actually pretty shocked. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now we have, of course, the Tri-Brigade stuff is pretty standard, I would say, from most builds I've seen. Fractal at 3, Nuts card, pretty gnarly. You can send him from hand or field. Graveyard, let's say level 3 lower beast warrior, wing beast. If you don't know Tri-Brigade, they all kind of had the same kind of mechanic where you can link from the graveyard by banishing. It's pretty actually a nifty mechanic and actually really unique. Fractal, he's kind of your go-to main guy, kind of they're all pretty important. Then of course we have the 3 Nerval. He was actually a pretty gnarly clutch. He kind of helped fix dead hands so much this weekend. Dead hands are far to be clean, but thankfully I've seen a Nerval every time I've seen him. He's basically the Rhoda for the Tri-Brigades. If he's sent to the deck, graveyard, you can add a Tri-Brigade must from your deck to your hand. So pretty nifty, pretty cool. We have Kit. Shame she didn't get a prismatic upgrade and the Megatins, but supers are pretty cool still. Kit also in same card. This is kind of just your foolish bailer for the deck, gets things going. Allows you to do all your crazy link shenanigans and stuff. Then, of course, we do run the 2 Karass or Kuris, or however you want to pronounce his name. He's, again, it's a 3-3-3-2 standard combo ratio I've seen with Tri-Brigades. But Karass, I've seen him when I needed to him. He's not as good as the other ones, but he's pretty gnarly. He's pretty neat. But that is kind of it for the Tri-Brigade stuff. It's just standard ratios: 3 Nerval, 3 Kit, and 3 Caress. Nothing too crazy, nothing spicier nuts with that. Then, of course, I do run a Rescue Cat package. Rescue Cat's pretty nuts. If you're planning on building Tri-Brigade and are, say, looking at Rescue Cat right now, I would wait. This is confirmed now for the new gold set coming out to get reprinted in, so if Rescue Cat's a little too much out of your budget, you can just wait till it gets its reprint, so it'll knock the price down even more. But Rescue Cat, super clutch. It's like an instant link 2, gets everything going. Some builds I can see running 2, because you don't really want to open 2 Rescue Cat, but I never did all I say night, so 2 Rescue Cat is probably okay optimal. I just ran the 3rd because this was my first time building it and running it, so I just felt more comfortable with the 3rd one because I wanted to see Rescue Cat, because sometimes I relied on it maybe a little too much, but it's also a great ash bait, by the way. Then our Zoodiac package, the 1 Thoroughblade, 1 Raptor, and 1 Whiptail. Yeah, Zoodiacs, you know what we're doing. Zoodiac, I really never run the Zoodiac package, so this was definitely something new to me too, but it's pretty much straightforward and simple. It's pretty gnarly. Some builds I even see them, I think they're running 2 Thoroughblade or 2 Whiptail. No, it's 2 Thoroughblade, because Whiptail is the worst one. But yeah, package never let me down. I really liked it. Yeah, I'm digging it. And then we have a little spicy engine that I'm running. It's not really spicy because there's already builds with just these and Tri-Brigade. Melfi package. Puppy's cool. Melfis in general, they have a cool interaction with your opponent during your opponent's turn. It's pretty gnarly. You can just bounce them back to the hand, special summon another level 2, say, lower beast monster from the deck. And it's just a way, the disruption to your opponents, just to make it more irritating. And plus, during the end phase, you can special summon from your hand, so they're just a free body to put on board at the end of your turn, just to have that, say, interaction on your opponent's turn. But Puppy, pretty gnarly. You can special summon a level 2 lower beast from deck, and this adds it back to your hand. Pony, there's another one I looked at too. It recycles from graveyard, I believe that's the effect. But Puppy and Caddy were definitely the ones that were during testing. I really like these the most because they were just so good. Then But before getting to all the crazy hand traps, I did run 2 alphas. This card is insane. This actually won me one of my it's a semi-final round game. Alpha, come down, clear out the board, push for game. Like, it's nuts. Like, he puts so much pressure on. Like, it's nuts. And if you open him, you normal summon any of your Tri-Brigades, or you normal summon, or if it's even a bad hand with a Zoodiac, you can instantly get him off, because if it's a going second, like, this is kind of like our blind going second type card in our deck a little bit, but it's pretty, he is just a monster. He's a house. So definitely but if you're gonna go first, you see, obviously you guys side him out, but pretty gnarly. He comes in pretty good. Not gonna lie, I can't knock alpha. Now hand traps. Because one of the reasons why this deck's so good is because it can hand trap to hell. Like, it's crazy. First, we run the most generic hand trap of all time. We run Ash Blossom. It hits everything. Rogue, the meta, hits certain combo pieces you want to stop. It's just Ash Blossom. Like, there's nothing more that hasn't been said about this card. It just works. 2 Veiler. Monster effect negation is very important in this meta, and especially like the top running decks. Even against Rogue, sometimes like monster effect negation is vital. Like one of our locals, he's a diehard ancient gear player, and Wyvern effect, Veiler, it tries to get the ancient gear fusion effect off, so it comes up. I mean, in Rogue and meta matches, Veiler is just super good. Next, we got our spells. Pot of Desires, we want to draw. We run lots of 3-ofs, lots of combo pieces. Some people are nervous about this card because you might banish your vital pieces, but, you know, my entire day playing at this tournament, I never once banished anything I really needed. There was some times where it's like, shit, I can't go as far as I want to, or I'm stuck at a certain spot, but, you know, or I banished like a bunch of my hand traps, so I don't have that much interaction, but, you know, it needed what it did, it got to what I needed, and I just can't complain with Desires. Like, Desires, I think, is good. Like if you want to play that 2, go ahead. If you want to play that 3, it's fine. Then, a more interactive, Triple Tax card is kind of getting kind of crazy. We have Cross Out Designator running around now, which, you know, to me, it's a good card, don't get me wrong, but, you know, it's to me, I think it's just going to be a side deck staple for a while, because a lot of people that I know don't even run it, so, but I think Triple Tactics is, speaking, going off on that, but Triple Tactics, I think, is more, like, interesting interaction to your opponents during your turn with your opponent. Like, you ash them, they ash you, okay, cool, you got Triple Tactics in hand, you can just activate that and get a plus off in it, do something to interrupt their board state, or just rip something from their hand to, say, disrupt them. Like, it's pretty gnarly. Like, and also, like, even if going first, it's pretty gnarly, because if you're going first trying to do your opening move and you get hand trapped from the hand during your first turn, you can still Triple Tactics, basically set your opponent back another card that turn. Like, it's pretty freaking cool, like, not gonna lie. Then our last 2 spells, Called By and Tanky. Tanky got hit, so it kind of ruined the consistency a little bit, but it's nothing too crazy. Called By, of course, it's kind of, you don't want to get hand trapped, so and, you know, if you want, you could throw crossouts in, but to me, I'm just not a big main deck crossout guy. Now, our traps. 3 Revolt. Not 3, but 2 Revolt. Card is kind of nuts. Revolts, just Revolt. Card is definitely closes games, ends them. Let's see, when they shouldn't. Like, it's pretty nuts. I like this card. This card is pretty good. And the rest is just, of course, 3 Imperms, and of course the 1 Imperial Order. Imperial Order, obviously, because we don't rely on spells that much. I mean, we have our draw spells for Pot of Avarice, and we have Tanky, and we have Called By, and we have Triple Tactics, but we can set this going first, still activate our Triple Tactics or Called By while in hand, and then during the return, flip this up and watch them cry. And then Imperms, of course, monster effect negation, so vital in this meta. Like, Imperms are definitely, like, Veilers and Imperms, like, all day. And then, of course, you got the Imperm column that comes up. But that is it for the extra decks. Main deck, extra deck time. We run the 1 Mannequin Cat and the 1 Joyous Melpheus for our rank 2s. Mannequin Cat's dope because it can actually search out cards. It kind of just sets back your... it's interesting. It's a cool little interaction you can have with your opponent. Joyous Melpheus, this card is so annoying. Like, this card is so annoying. Like, one, it can attack directly for game. So if you do have that time rule, you can just swing for 2K real quick and take a game 3 that you shouldn't need. I'm sorry. Because that did come up. Pretty gnarly interaction, honestly. You make Melfi real quick so you know your time's running low. You summon it, declare its attack directly, 2K, puts them down. Yeah, that did come up. It's cool. It's also like you can return it. Swarm the field level 2 beasts and just kind of set up from there. And of course, move those aside. But those were just kind of little cool text. We have 1 Boarbow, 1 Tiger Motor, and 1 Shakanine. This is your Zoodiac engine. And of course, we have the one Zeus. Zeus is, you know, Zeus. Pretty gnarly there. So this is the normal, typical, like, Tri-Brigade Zoodiac engine. You go on Zeus, and you just kind of nuke the field and kind of set back your opponent so fucking far back, and then you got Zeus to deal with. Pretty gnarly. Yeah, Zeus is fun card. Links now. We run, of course, the 1 Ancient Warrior's Oath. This card is freaking, like, game, like, changer and, like game ender. Like, he is freaking gnarly. Like, if you do not know what Dragon's or Double Dragon's Lord is, he's, of course, an Ancient Warrior card, but you can, because of how the Tri-Brigade's mechanic work, you can easily just make him. But when he's Link Summon, of course, you can, there's the whole, like, adding double Ancient Warriors card from your deck to your hand and all that, but his quick effects won't matter. You can send 1 card from your hand or field to the grave and then target 1 face-up card opponent controls, return to the hand. So it's a bounce. Like, it's just a free bounce. Like, it's dope. Of course, we have the 1 Access Code Talker, push for game. Just kind of end game, close out games there. Maximum, a new gold rare from Access Code Tucker, I think got announced from the new gold set. I'm not sure. So budget players, you're fine. Just wait till that comes out. Then, of course, we have the Tri-Brigade stuff now. Oh, no Appaloosa like that, because we don't do, like, ending board stuff. It's kind of, I wanted to go more for, like, a control fun type variant of the build, and apparently it worked. But honestly, if you want to throw an Appaloosa, and you can easily just take out probably one of my other techs I threw in, like Mannequin Cat or Joyous Melfi or something like that. But Joyous Melfi did make me win a game in time, so I can't knock that. But those are the 2. If you want to do, like, another Monster Negate, but I figure there's so much hand disruption and hand trap disruption that the warrant of Appaloosa for, my feeling for the deck is kind of like meh. I'd rather have it something else. But of course we have the 1 Bear Brum, the 2 Silver Sheller. I honestly would only run 1 of these. My second Ominous Omen never came in the mail, and no one pulled it for Megatins over the weekend. So I was forced to run this weird ratio that no one does, because usually they run 1 and 2. I had to run 2 and 1. But well, still weird. Omen really only came up once anyway in every game, because by the time you make him, you're pretty much clinching the game anyway. So kind of nuts there. But definitely, I would take out the second silver for the, I'd say, other Omen. Like, it's just there for grind game purposes. And then, of course, our main Bay cat girl herself, we have a Fajit, however you want to pronounce her name. But it is kind of gnarly, allows you to extend, get your plays going. She's just the one you make the most, and you just go into it. So definitely nuts there. And plus that prismatic secret rare that she got in the reprint, it's pretty gnarly. Like, it's cool. But that has been my first place Tri-Brigade. I do have a side deck, but side decks are more geared toward locals, so that's kind of like a local secret we keep around. I try to keep from people who play with locals. So, but that has been it. Kind of like I love it. Like, if you don't play Tri-Brigade and you're kind of interested in it, deck is super cheap right now because I got reprinted to hell. Honestly, the only cards you'll still have to probably shork out a little money for is probably the Zeuses and probably the Triple Tactics, even though they got reprinted, but they're not like they used to. So that's pretty dope. But this has been it. So I hope you guys had an awesome Halloween weekend. Enjoyed that. And thank you guys for watching, like always. Hope you guys enjoy the video. And leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more content, content like this. It kind of helps me know that you guys want to see more profiles and whatnot. And also, just want to say talk down in the comments below. Go for it. Always look at them. Always see what's going on down there. But thank you guys for watching. Stay safe and stay healthy. And until next time.